Okay, this is episode 2 of season 2, RV Dream Makers, and we are camped north of Tucson. It is February 12th. I'm wearing my new hat and shirt from the Waste Management Open. That will be a whole episode in itself. What an experience that is, but we're out in a neat area, plenty of space. Anyway, in this episode, it is the infamous QUARTZSITE, which we had never been to, but had heard throughout all the years we started checking on RVing, how everybody, or well, not everybody, but I'm sure everybody's that full-time camps or whatever ends up going there.
A lot of snowbirds.
A lot of snowbirds. It's just a big gathering place. For groups. Yeah.
Clubs.
As you'll see in my drone footage, we parked down this place called Plumosa Road, which was about 8 miles out of town of QUARTZSITE. The town of QUARTZSITE's not very big, but when the RVers come in, holy
They
cow.
said it goes from like 1 million, and then once summer hits, it goes to down like 4,000.
Yeah.
But they're really neat. Like, I joined a QUARTZSITE group, and it's really neat. Like, they just had a get together not too long ago, where anybody who had skills or tools came, and anybody who needs stuff fixed came, and they like helped each other out. So it's really neat. Or they'll say, does anybody feel like doing karaoke? Where can we set up a karaoke? Or does anybody want to go hiking here? You know, that. So it's very communal around there. So it's pretty neat.
Yeah, and we went to Plumosa Road because we heard that was the biggest place to be able to find a good parking spot. And as you can see from my drone footage, whenever that comes up, I estimated by doing a lot of counting and stuff, close to 4,000, maybe 5,000 RVs, because on the video there's only like I only did like a mile down the road, and we were 2.5 miles down the road, so you only saw a mile of it, whereas that was just one place. In the town there's like 40 different RV parks, and then there's so much to the south, to the east, to the west. I estimate there's somewhere between 50 and 100,000 RVs. You just have no idea. And then we went to the QUARTZSITE RV tent show, which was pretty neat, and ended up spending money there, as a lot of people did.
Fluffers is following us, and she's hollering. Here, see her? Go left. Oh. She's hollering at us.
Yeah, we're walking away from the RV, and our cat's like, what, you leaving us? So anyway, let's see, what else did we do on there? Oh, we went to High Jolly. You'll see that. It was a neat experience. I think we'll be back every year. I thought it was really neat. I think we might end up, you know, eventually I think we'll get in a group, but you can see on some of my drone footage, there was one group that had 21 fifth wheels surrounded in a circle, and they were just, most of them were Montanas. It was like a Montana gathering. Then you'll see that there's a tent and a big there's a tent out there on Plumosa Road, and that was the Alpine Club, which are Alpine Class A's, and there was probably 60, 70, 80 of them there. It was me and Michelle walked through a lot of the area and stuff, and was just looking at all the RVs, different RVs and stuff.
And then the Flipping Nomad, I follow her on Instagram, but she flips RVs, and she's absolutely amazing, and that's why I was so excited to meet her. But Montana gave her, like they said, you pick the floor plan and you get to do what you want with it. And for the first few years, they kind of technically owned it, and she had to do with it what, not inside, but she had to take it where they wanted her to take it and stuff. They wanted it took. But now she said they just gave it to her and said, it's yours. But Jody didn't go up in the bathroom. I'm gonna try to find a picture, but she put a clawfoot tub in the bathroom. It's so amazing. And we actually walked through the one that she took as the base, and she did so many modifications, it was crazy. But that's who that was. She's getting pretty, I mean, like Lippard works with her, and they do a lot of the parts on the RV, and she did a thing for them, and she's pretty big in the industry, but her flips are just amazing. Like, yeah, I would love to buy an older one. If I know now, it would be like when they made them really sturdy and good, and like the oak cabinets and stuff, and I would have just got it cheaper and then just had her totally redo it, because it's amazing how they do them. But that's who that was, the flipping nomad.
Okay, we hope you enjoy this episode.
Good girl, Fluff.
We're chasing the easy life. We're chasing the easy life. We're chasing the easy life. We're chasing the sun tonight. We're chasing the easy
So they also have vendors all the way around the tent, it looks like. So we'll have to walk all the way around the tent. You want to go over to her first before?
Right through there.
Yeah, I know. I was just saying we're gonna have to because they got stuff all the way around the tent too. So you want to go straight over to her, I guess, before it gets busy, huh? Here it is.
Is she not there yet?
That's her truck. Look at that. She's got a beer thing.
Oh yeah, she talked about she's got a kegerator.
Yeah, but do you not get to go in it?
I thought you'd get to meet her.
But I guess she ain't gonna let you in.
Yeah, and see, she did the speakers. I wonder what time she's gonna be open. Guess we'll have to go look around and come back.
Oh, I designed and built it my own.
Oh, I know. I'm the one that posted the picture.
Okay,
That said I'm not a stalker, just
nice
a fan.
to meet you.
Nice to
Courtney.
meet you.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I follow
Welcome.
all your stuff.
Okay.
But now I want to go see the one that you, can we walk through the one that this is?
Started as, yeah, it's right over there.
And it's a what?
$37.91.
$37.91. Okay,
Yeah.
because I was telling them all the changes that you made,
Yes.
so it'd be interesting.
I kind of want them to pull it over here so we can have like a live before and after.
You
of
are
it right
so
next to each
amazing.
other. Thank
oh
you.
my gosh.
Thank you.
Because where were you before you went to Texas?
Idaho.
Idaho.
Yeah, I was born and raised there. And I just.
And then did
bored.
your mom follow you down
Mhm.
there?
Yeah, my mom's a partner in the business, and her and my dad got divorced after 28 years, and so she was kind of looking to start new and start fresh and do something.
Got that film, the Battleborn batteries. And now you gotta go look at that, the grip stick. You see what that is? No, it's like your, oh, I thought it was like you can use them to do your chip bags.
Yeah, that's it.
RV rental community. Oh, here's mine. Of course, that one looks a lot cleaner than mine.
Yeah.
Come up the middle, so left or right, does it matter?
I don't know, you want to go down the middle and then come back, I guess?
Yeah. we're in Quartzsite and we came to the last camp of High Jolly. It says this pyramid of native stone marks the resting place of High Jolly, a Greek born in Syria, also known as Philip Tedro and Haji Ali. High Jolly was hired in 1857 as a camel herder in the U.S. Army short-lived historic Camel Corps by Lieutenant Edward Beale in his expedition to chart a wagon road across New Mexico and Arizona, ending at the Colorado River. In 1861, the Civil War commenced, ending the day of the Camel Corps. High Jolly returned to Quartzsite, trying his hand at mining, packing, scouting, delivering the, quote, jackass mail, quote, and selling water to travelers. The Quartzsite Cemetery is named in High Jolly's honor. And this is his tomb right here, made out of native rock, and it looks like some wood. Or maybe that's rock. It looks like wood. It says the last camp of High Jolly. It has been placed as a National Register of Historic Places by the United States Department of the Interior. So, just a quirky thing in Quartzsite. It's a cemetery that goes, they put concrete over, they put rocks on top of them. We're at Celia's Rainbow Garden, and it was a little girl. She died when she was 8.5 from a viral infection, and they started this garden in her honor, and they just keep adding to it. It's going to be like a botanical garden that's free, and people just add their own little unique sections, and I guess in memory of. So we're going to walk around in here a little bit. What's that? Just plaques of people who have donated and stuff?
But you can't hardly read it.
Oh, they're all faded.
Tarnished.
I guess she liked butterflies, so people just do like things around trees. And here's another butterfly. This is from 1995. Oh yeah, you can't hardly read the... Everybody just does their own thing in here, it says. It's a pretty... She sounded like a really unique girl. Old soul, they said. It's a pretty interesting story. They moved here from Canada because she got colds easy because she was an extreme preemie and they lived in Canada. So they moved here to Quartzsite, and her parents have a bookstore, and she loved being in the desert and all the different things in the desert. So, someone's got a boot, a guitar, and a cowboy hat in the rocks. And then the frog playing the guitar. It seems like family members just kind of do their own thing here. It's not a graveyard, it's like a memorial. And it started out with Celia's. So that was 2003, Martin Di Alred. His is really neat. There's the cowboy hat, and then the guitar, and then the cowboy boot. It's called Adamsville. It says Adamsville was moved from Castle Rock Shores RV Park near Parker along the Colorado River. Babe Adams started building the village in 1974. Babe and Babs, his wife, lived near Parker for 18 years. They donated the village to the Quartzsite Historical Society. It was restored by many volunteers and given to Celia's Garden. It was set in place in 2001. They need to restore it again. All the elements are getting to it. That one collapsed. There's a school and a church.
Okay, we hope you enjoyed this episode of RV Dream Makers. Please like, share it with friends, subscribe. We appreciate all our followers and everything. It's been great. We're putting them out only every 2 weeks because we're going to be home a lot this year. So we got to have content for in there. One of the interesting things I think we're going to do to throw into our content one time is we're going to show you how long it takes us to completely break down at our campsite right before we leave, and then everything we have to remember. I'm going to have Michelle just walk around with me, follow me while I do everything outside. I'll follow her as she does everything inside, what you have to do to prepare just to move. And then when we go to our next boondocking spot, we'll do the same with whenever we are ready to set up, so you can see the stuff we have to go through and check out. So all right, until next time, remember, God loves you, but only Jesus can save you.
See ya. Good walk, Flat.